It's on the radar, baby. Yo, from the Bay to LA, I got my guy, Laney Keyz here with me. What's good, bro?
What's poppin'?
Man, welcome. New single, Famous, out now. How you been during these crazy times, bro? I know you've been working hard, and you had a big 2020.
I mean, I ain't really let it stop me from, this shit just brought the hustle out of me. It ain't really stopped me from doing shit. I feel like it, motivated me to do more.
When it comes to like your music, I noticed that like most of your drops came from last year, and on streaming services specifically, there wasn't anything before 2020. So was there like, did you kind of rebrand yourself in 2020, or was there like music before that? Like, what's the story behind that? Or did you just start taking it seriously last year?
I did. I kind of rebranded myself. I'm from the Bay. Like being from where I'm from, it's kind of difficult to like build like a fan base, especially when you're from there. So I started off making music. I kind of built a buzz in the Bay Area, and then I moved to LA, and I kind of rebranded. Shit, I did. I had a lot of music out on a couple. Actually had just dropped a project, EP, like at the end of 2019. It was doing pretty well. It's just I didn't understand like the exact like ins and outs of how these DSPs work and stuff like that. So I just wanted to like start over, kind of, like with a better understanding of everything. And I just did that. And now I just feel like shit going a little bit better. It's running smoother.
So no, that's a fact. Did you feel like do you feel like your sound changed a lot from like that 2019 period to where you are now?
Yeah, I feel like I'm more experienced. Like in 2019 when I had started doing it, it was like I was just now like starting to try new shit. You know what I mean? I was sticking to one sound a lot before that, and then I started trying new shit, and as I got better and like developed on my first project, you can kind of hear it. I'm gonna put some shit out from my first project, so you'll kind of be able to hear the difference from then to now. But it just took like repetition and just practice and just being in the studio as much as possible to like learn exactly what I wanted to do. Right. I think I got it.
And so you dropped this new joint on YouTube a few weeks ago. You dropped Famous, right? It's not out on all DSPs yet, but I wanted to talk to you about this record because I find you, on this record, you're talking a lot about, what fame brings and your family. Why did you kind of want to put this record out and kind of touch on these things?
Because I wanted to give people a better understanding of who I am and like what I come from. Because I know what it looks like on the internet, got all this money and just got all this push and shit like that, but this shit was really from the ground up thing. Like I don't feel like I had a song out before that song that actually like touched on like my real life issues. I feel like I talk shit on a lot of my songs. So, that was the first time that I actually put something out that I felt like it would be like give people understanding of who I am. That's why I wanted to do it, how I did it, and we shot the video, how we shot it. So it was like, you got to take that shit back to the beginning, like where you started, and that was my whole goal, is just bringing it back to where I'm from.
You talked about bringing it back to where you're from, and you mentioned a bit before about the Bay, about how it's kind of hard to build a following out there. Why do you feel like it's hard to build a following in the Bay Area?
You're not from the Bay, it'll probably be easier, but it's like when you from, like being from Oakland and shit, like motherfuckers don't want to see you doing better than them, especially now that they doing the same shit that you doing. They just don't feel like why he could do it, why he doing it, and I'm not doing it. So it's not like you're gonna get the kind of support that you want from people. Gonna watch your shit, but they ain't gonna watch it because they want to support you. They watch it because they want to watch you. You know what I mean? Like most of your support comes from people that you don't know, and that was a part of me moving to LA. It took for me to realize that I would get more support from people that don't know me than I would get from people that do know me. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter how real you is in your songs. People could literally be able to put a picture to every word in your songs, and they still not going to fuck with you just because you from there. They don't want to see you blow up until you're already big. And then when you big, that's when motherfuckers gonna start supporting you. And I just wasn't really willing to wait on that,
No, yeah, 100%. I literally, I feel you on that sentiment, bro, 100%. And you definitely found like a ton of success over the past year. You obviously have two major features on some of the joints you put out. Lil Keed on 360 and Yachty on Colorful.
Yeah.
How did those two kind of big connects come about?
Keed was just a real genuine person, man. Like we went out to Atlanta. He was just a real cool dude. Like it didn't really take much to get that shit knocked out. Like the Yachty shit, that was more of like a management thing. We sent the song to him, he liked it, and he jumped on it. I appreciate him. He did his shit on that. But the thing with Keed was a little bit more organic. Like I fucked with like his vibes was cool, my vibes was cool. We just knocked some shit out. It was good. It was fun.
Right, because even in the video, you know, you did the video with him, and I was like, oh wow, like they got like this good chemistry, and I was like, and I think that only added to the record because I feel like y'all went back and forth on it the way that y'all did, and that just kind of like made the song that much more enjoyable because it kind of showed that, you know, like you said, that y'all had like this genuine connection when making it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was cool, bro. He was. I was able to relate to him on like a level like that wasn't really like musical, you know. So it was like it was good vibes.
So, you know, coming up, obviously, we've dropped a lot of singles and whatnot, and this all I'm assuming is leading to a project. So when it comes to like, you know, the next project that you're going to release, you know, your debut project, mixtape, whatever you want to call it, what are we doing with it? You know, like what's the plan? What's the vibe that you're going for? Are these songs going to be on there? Like what's happening with the project?
Nah, I don't want to put no song that I have already out on my project. I don't think that I ever want to do that, to be honest. Like once I give it to you, you got it already. I don't want to go put it on a project. Like I just feel like I got so much shit that I don't need to take a single and put it on a body of work and then put that out as a new piece of work. Like it's not old shit on it. When I come out with my project, I just want people to feel me. Like that's why I ain't really focused on dropping a project yet, is because I want to get that solid fan base and people that I know fuck with my music because they fuck with me. You know what I mean? To actually want to hear what I gotta say right now. I'm just trying to get that shit established. So I'm just taking it a day at a time. But trust and believe, when like my album, I want that shit to change the world. Keep it a buck.
So when do you think we can expect a project from you? Are you planning on dropping one this year? Or are you planning on waiting a little bit? Like what's the type of vibe you're on?
Definitely this year. I haven't decided on the exact date, but I don't know. A lot of people take hella time to do a project. I feel like all these like major artists and shit, people, they'll be talking about, I've been working on this shit for a year. I've been working on this shit for 8 months. When I'm ready to go, I feel like the day I say that I'm ready to drop a project, I'll be ready to like the next week. You feel me? So it's not really gonna be like a huge ass process for me. It's just about timing, you know?
Right.
As soon as I feel like, yeah, but definitely this year. Definitely this year.
This is all very exciting. So what else do you have in store for this year for the people out there? You know what I'm saying? Like what else do you have planned? What else do we have cooking that we got to be on the lookout for in 2021 from Laney Keyz?
The world is opening up. Everybody only know me from behind the screen right now. I'm gonna get in y'all faces, you know. I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna step outside, you know what I mean? Step out the bubble. Got a lot more visuals coming up, a lot more big features. Some face-to-face linking up. I mean, the world's about to open up a little bit in April. So hopefully we can get some shit booked so I can come out and just start meeting people and, you know, giving them genuine vibes, you know, let people know that I really am who I am. That's all. Because right now I've been working off the internet. My whole shit came from the internet. I haven't met a single person that listens to my music, except besides my people, you know?
That's kind of crazy even thinking about it, because I don't think I've really met a lot of artists who kind of just started doing everything really seriously and like changing, you know, like you said, you did a little rebrand last year. Like, I don't think I've really met any artist who has been in this type of situation. Is it like really weird for you to kind of be like here and dealing with like all the digital stuff and not really being able to meet anybody who's been tuned into, you know, your new music and whatnot?
Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, keep it 100. Because at first it was all footwork, you know, everything was like on the ground. You gotta go out, you gotta go to these clubs, you gotta go and like put people onto your shit yourself. And now I'm using specifically the internet. I can't send my shit to DJs and be like, send my shit, I'll pull up, all that shit, because clubs is closed. But as soon as that shit open back up, like that's my goal. That's how I did it when I was in the Bay Area, and I built a pretty good following. Most of my following is from the Bay Area and shit like that. And I know exactly how I did that. So I plan to just do the exact same thing, just on a bigger, like a wider scale. I'm trying to go everywhere, you know?
No,
yeah, I got some plans. I'm trying to go places. I never even seen the snow before. So like, shit, that should tell you something. Like, I haven't really been nowhere. So to have the fan base that I have without even having like really been anywhere is crazy. I just want to, I want to like, you know, meet people and like, build like genuine connections with my fans, and like that's my whole goal right now, is just, you know,
no, facts, 100%.
Solidifying my fan base.
Well, this is all very exciting, and you know, I see a lot of success for you coming this year, especially as things open back up and we get back to, you know, clubs, festivals, etc., etc. Is there anything else that the people got to be on the lookout for from you this year? You know, obviously we might have a project this year. Some big features are on the way. What else do the people got to be in tune with from you this year?
Man, To keep it 100 with you, I'm just ready. I'm just gonna pop out on him with it. Like I don't. It's not even really too much that I could say about it. Like it's more of an action kind of thing. I'm ready to just start. It's actions. A lot of people been asking me that question about what can you expect from me. Just the unexpected. That's all I can really say. That's what you can expect from me is the unexpected. Because I'm, you know, I
No,
can't really stick too much to it.
we'll let the music speak over the next couple months. You know, by the time the summer comes, everything's a little bit more opened up. I'm sure we'll be having a bunch of records spinning.
Exactly.
Well, you know, congratulations on all the success you've already achieved, and I'm looking forward to watching you grow as an artist and achieve more success this year. Before I let you go, let the people know where they can follow you at, where they can, you know, any last messages you got from them, anything you want to plug in there. Now is the time to do it.
Y'all can follow me at Laney Keyz, LANEYKEYZ on any social media platform. Same shit on all DSPs, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, everything at Laney Keyz, LANEYKEYZ.
Yep, there you have it. Make sure you go run up those new singles out now. Make sure you go follow him. Be in tune for that project coming out later this year. Until next time, it's Laney Keyz on the radar, baby.
Yes, sir.